Now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Oh, are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being.
We're flying.
Splash! Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Hard landing. Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career and Stone Cold's to bring to an end. Boom! And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all The Rock's success.
Heading back to the ring.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Looking to explore things ringside now. Cuts the attack off. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rationally. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to this disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Watch out! Good Lord! Taking flight!
From up top, right onto the target, outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
Just whipped into the table.
Austin in a state of distress now.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Rikishi finds his target with that one.
That's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it.
Just nailing the double axe handle.
Hit with the knee.
We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawl. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
And he tosses him back in now. And Rikishi with a counter.
And that might be the momentum swing Rikishi needed.
Yeah, Rikishi's survival instincts are taking over. He wants this fight on the outside. A show of confidence from Rikishi.
Rikishi is feeling the energy right now.
He's headed out to the ringside area. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
He's about to make this move chaotic in the Battle of the Hudson.
Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
Austin needs to mount some offense.
And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the rattlesnake throughout this match.
And I bet The Rock is smiling about it, too.
Oh, stop that nonsense, Cole. Scooped up, here it comes, Rikishi, driver.
Will that keep the rattlesnake down? What a barrage of stops.
He fights Rikishi back. Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Austin just looking to humiliate his opponent.
Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around. Clothesline! Stone Cold in some serious trouble.
You're not going to see Rikishi show any remorse.
Closed fist connects. And what a headbutt.
Oh, gosh.
And that one busted up Austin, too.
What a headbutt.
Vicious. Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
Austin's having trouble assessing the situation.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Austin is going to look to press on the advantage.
The rattlesnake got played around with for too long. Now he wants to open a can.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Oh, man, Rikishi is a man on a mission now.
Austin firing up the crowd. They're ready to see him raise a little hell.
He might just be stalling for time here. And this one could be moving to ringside. Clothesline! The rattlesnake's being picked apart.
You're not going to see Rikishi show any remorse.
What a headbutt. Vicious.
A little insult to your injury.
Striking down with the axe handle.
Clothesline. So effective. And another stiff shot to the head here. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Clothesline. Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
Not a familiar situation for Austin.
Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago.
Reversal.
Crucial turnaround there because he was falling behind.
Austin trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Rikishi got him right where he wants him.
Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi driver.
the exclamation on this one.
Certainly a targeted attack to the core. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. Trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat. Hits it again, and that's gotta do it.
And he goes crashing to the outside. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. Might be going high risk here.
From the top.
Oh, crash and burn.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there. Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few words for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit well.
Clothesline.
Good grief. And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective.
Delivered into the barricade. Oh.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
Oh, my goodness.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
Austin showing no fear, no intimidation.
Making his way to the top here.
Lift off.
Rikishi, top turnbuckle.
From way up. Oh, landing. They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
We knew tonight was not going to be pretty. We knew we would see bedlam.
We are seeing Rikishi's evil intentions and Stone Cold's rage collide. A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon. Whoa, that was a stiff chair shot to the throat. He's able to dodge out of the way.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
He's getting back up, straight into harm's way.
There's press.
Here comes Austin.
Hammer away with the right hand. Austin decompression. 10 months of frustration into the single most important ass whooping of his life. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea.
Really just laying it in.
Oh, God. Kick to the stomach puts an end to that.
He gets back into the ring. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus.
And the scariest thing here is the amount of enjoyment Austin is having.
There is no amount of pain on Rikishi that Austin will ever be fully satisfied with.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here. Rikishi able to dodge that.
My goodness.
Standing over their opponent. Here it comes.
Standing bonsai drop.
Oh, Stone Cold is experiencing the brutality of Rikishi. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent. Rikishi driver.
It put Austin down. Unbelievable.
You can feel the utter hatred these men have.
Scooped up. Here it comes.
Rikishi driver.
Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
What a headbutt.
And Stone Cold can't find a way off the blocks.
You're not going to see Rikishi show any remorse. Back in the ring. Stone Cold not even a little close to backing down here. And Rikishi channeling his energy here.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Tough spot, even for the rattlesnake. They'll take things into the ring.
Moves from the ring to the outside.
Saw it coming and avoided it.
Trading counters here. And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin going to deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake. Beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the Rattlesnake has taken it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Steve Austin's down. Could this be the end? Fights out at 2.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going. Disrespecting the competition.
Probably the double axe handle. Delivers the leg drop.
And Austin fends him off.
Austin hits the stunner. Can Rikishi come back from that?
The Rattlesnake bites again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold made Rikishi pay the price for every day he had to rehab his injuries so he could make it back to WWE. Now you know, Rikishi, don't mess with the Rattlesnake. We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life and said he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. Fights back against Stone Cold. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi has gone to.
One step ahead there.
Oh, boom! Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. What a barrage of stomps. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry. Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
And all momentum has been taken from Austin.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Watch out, tossing those steel steps like they're nothing. Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career in Stone Cold's to bring to an end.
Wondrous headbutt.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's a delusion. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, let's go into Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold.
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the Rattlesnake, because we know Austin.
Watching! Rikishi able to dodge that.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Oh, are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We are fortunate that it only put Austin on the shelf for 10
minutes. Here it is.
A 2 count there.
Still no end in sight here. He's looking like easy prey, about to fall into a trap.
The reversal by Rikishi. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
Well, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
He forces a break before the count of two.
He's still in this.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
He manages to slip out of the way.
Austin with a Fez press.
He might have him here.
Is this it?
The rattlesnake bites again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals will go to this disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Oh my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
And now gets tossed into the ring. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Oh my God, a clothesline. Nice counter by Austin.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
And Rikishi evades that.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's act. On the top.
All the way down on the floor.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rationally. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
Well, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success.
Guys, they're coming dangerously close here.
Wards that off. What a response. And he gets set back into the ring. Clothesline. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's a delusion. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the prop.
Incoming! Oh, that's it. What a splash.
Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
He puts him into the corner, moving him onto the top turnbuckle. And he counters.
He's reversing the momentum on him.
The rattlesnake got played
Right into the cover. Shoulder up, and the referee ends the count.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
Brought down with the bulldog. Oh, man, what a headbutt.
Oh, strikes him. He's looking to take things to the outside now. No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Shades of the OEC dub as a candlestick is introduced to the proceedings.
Anything Austin is trying is being suppressed.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold. Rikishi driver. Rikishi got all of it. We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated. A show of confidence from Rikishi.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
You're not going to see Rikishi show any remorse.
What a headbutt. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Good Lord, what a shot. Someone's got to get control of this thing. Belly to belly. And he has an answer for Rikishi.
He finally creates some more offense for himself.
Austin trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Clothesline.
What impact. Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
But you can never count Austin out.
Across the top rope. What a hot shot. Austin stomping at Rikishi's heart. That's if Rikishi even has a damn heart. And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Oh, my gosh. Boot to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks.
And now thrown back into the ring. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
A hockey stick? I see. He does not just want to hurt the competition. He wants to embarrass them.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
And a well-executed move we just saw there. Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Yeah, Rikishi isn't giving any quarter. What a headbutt.
Vicious. Rikishi finds his target with that one. Now he's back into the ring.
Austin getting in his opponent's face. I don't think the censors would like the venom that's coming out of the rattlesnake's mouth right now.
He's making his way to ringside now.
Rikishi is all business now.
Taking this match to the outside. The rattlesnake's being picked apart.
But you can never count Austin out. Rikishi drivers.
Is that enough to take out Austin?
Taking this line down anymore.
Austin trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Cobra clutch. Got it cinched in.
Fading fast.
And the Russian leg sweep. Stalking his prey. Ready to strike. Stone Cold Steve Austin does press and unleashing.
Austin decompression. 10 months of frustration into the single most important ass whooping of his life.
He's got him down for the pin.
Kick it out before the count.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will. Austin.
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Shoulders down. Bites again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold made Rikishi pay the price for every day he had to rehab his injuries so he could make it back to WWE. Now you know, Rikishi, don't mess with the rattlesnake.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Oh, are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're forcing him for 10 months and stuff his whole way to the outside.
That hurt. Every single bone in your body has to be aching after that. You essentially just fell off a cliff.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success.
Take off!
Diving splash from the top. Incredible impact.
Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to this disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Austin's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Could be exactly the fire starter the Rattlesnake needed.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in the story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that. And that was just as devastating as a sledgehammer to Austin's truck. Such thunderous impact.
And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the Rattlesnake throughout this match.
And I bet The Rock is smiling about it, too.
Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey. Clothesline!
Off with their head. Anything Austin is trying is being suppressed.
No one hold.
Launching.
He gets out of the way.
We're getting up close. Look at this intense battle.
Everything ringside has potential to do some serious injury.
Smart strategy. Attack the knee.
Austin is like a man possessed. It's been almost a year since Austin's been in the ring. Oh, the hood of the announce table just ripped off here on the monitors as well.
Some bad intentions here, guys.
I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation. And back into the ring. Looking to go up high. Flying through the air. It connects.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the Rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
Rikishi isn't giving any quarter.
To your injury.
A heavy double axe handle. Oh! Austin dodges that one.
Clothesline. So effective. Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi driver.
And Austin is out.
Any and all momentum has been taken from Austin.
Austin needs to mount some offense.
Rikishi with a bonsai drop.
How can you not be smiling when Rikishi is in the ring and doing his thing?
What a headbutt.
And that's another well-placed attack to his head and neck area. Rikishi finds his target with that one.
To your injury.
Clothesline. So effective. Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Yeah, Rikishi isn't giving any quarter.
Oh, right to the throat. Heading back into the ring now.
Austin getting in his opponent's face. I don't think the censors would like the venom that's coming out of the Rattlesnake's mouth right now.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
And he's got the hardwood in hand, and you have to imagine a sinister plan for what comes next.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Oh, man, Rikishi is a man on a mission now.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather now.
And Stone Cold can't find a way off the blocks.
Not a familiar situation for us.
Scooped up, here it comes. Rikishi, driver. Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
What a headbutt. Vicious.
Stomping away. Weakening the leg with another shot.
Nasty shot to the throat. Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
Yeah, Rikishi isn't giving any quarter. Oh, what a headbutt.
Disrespecting the competition.
And he slides him back to the mat. Oof.
Sharp jab. Series of strikes to the back.
Clubbing blows. Got out of the way. And he's got to be seeing stars right about now.
Either stars or he's seeing double. Earth-shaking power slam.
Austin with a reversal. And he re-enters into the ring. And a clothesline.
Rikishi got him right where he wants him.
Rikishi hoisting up his opponent. Rikishi driver.
Dishing out the big guns once again.
Oh, this could be over.
There's two. Kicks out. Just kicked out.
Austin somehow got the shoulder up. Intestinal fortitude on display from Stone Cold.
And it may just take going to the well one more time with that maneuver to gain the pinfall. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Oh, what impact. Austin in a state of distress now.
Austin's having trouble assessing the situation.
Stone Cold looking beat down. Big opportunity to score a win. Uh-oh. Rikishi driver. Is that enough to take out Austin?
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Shoulders are down. Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it. This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring. Showcase Umaga's cruel brutality and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks...
A phenomenal...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga. And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena!
You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Only Razor...
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him, like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got.
Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
And that's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks unbeatable.
But John will fight you as long as he's breathing. That's the Cena style.
And slides back into the ring.
Super kick!
Cena now taking the brunt of the attack.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
Super kick! And Umaga will look to continue to use his 100-pound weight advantage in an effort to become the WWE Champion. Placed against the turnbuckles.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
All the way to the outside.
I don't care how much padding the floor seems to have. Being thrown out of the ring like that is incredibly unforgiving to your body.
Into the barricade. And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe-to-toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more.
A completely relentless attack from Umaga.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
Looks like he's coming back in. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters?
I think you're right, Cole. This might just come down to who has more gas in the tank.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage. And enters back into the ring.
No idea where this one's heading. I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Oh. Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Hey, let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at this same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now. Looks like John Cena is locked in on his opponent.
Oh, drop kick. Ah, right to the back.
They're gonna wear down their opponent. Oh, with the heel hook stretch.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey, and his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan bulldozer.
Looking to go up high.
From the top.
Diving headbutt. Absolutely squashed their opponent there. Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Umaga with a crazed look in his eyes, staring down Cena.
Rearing. Uh-oh. He's able to counter that. A defiant kick out after one. Well, this is unexpected, Byron.
Yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't fully in position.
Smash.
As was set up in the corner of the ring.
Oh, my God, all the way to the floor.
Cena has no control here.
Cena having trouble getting his bearings.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turn. And you just see Cena's legs bend awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now. A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never
each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Oh. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Bam! Oh. What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Turner fist after fist, neither one relenting here.
Looks like we know who won that exchange. Super kick! Trampling the opposition.
And targeting the leg there. Headbutt to the gut! Just using their foot as a weapon. Boot right to the throat. Momentum fully shifted to Umaga.
Full focus from Umaga.
Strong impact.
Umaga has that determined look on his face. might be moments away from crowning a new champ.
Spinning heel kick. Cena is unable to stop this string of offense.
Cena's just trying to weather the storm.
Super kick.
Big boot! Incredible.
That's using your head.
Oh, man. And now I see some blood on the face of Cena. Cena's looking absolutely powerless.
Here it comes.
Samoan spike.
Can the champ recover from that? Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle.
Umaga and Cena aren't giving up any ground here. Spinning heel kick. And so much damage has been done to the head here. This is looking grim.
Yeah, I really don't like the looks of this. Can we get medical attention out here?
Ow! Overwhelming offense down from Umaga.
Umaga is determined right now.
The intensity of Umaga. A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
He quickly gets out of dodge. Boom! What a headbutt!
Uh-oh. The headbutt to the gut! And Cena's starting to fall. Has the champ pinned. Is this it? Cena's still in it.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Spinning heel kick. Umaga heads up. This is going to be nasty.
From the top rope. Samoan splash.
That's using your head. Momentum fully shifted to Umaga.
Umaga continues to maintain the advantage.
Ooh, sharp elbow.
Just using their foot as a weapon.
So ruthless.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea. Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what he's thinking.
That unraveled on Umaga.
Cena doing what he can to halter the beatdown.
Could be what Cena needed to ignite a rally.
And Cena is taking out a lot of offense now.
Cena needs to find some energy fast. Cena in. Title in the balance.
New champion. An undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title reign is over.
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-Minute Warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me.
3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. Two bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor, the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features two Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match. And it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
Well, there is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only one of them can be the best at it.
We can safely predict that this is going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick. He's got him down. This could be it.
And he perched up top. Knee drop. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and the manager is searching under the ring. He could only be looking for something nefarious down there.
Things are heading ringside now.
Coming back from the outside now.
Trying to put this thing away. Shoulders down, rolled up.
Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Catches a punch. Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams.
Oh, God. He got nailed by that last attack. Clothesline. And that'll take a bit of the fight out of Akam.
Oh, my, what a splash. Completely steamrolled. He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. Might get caught.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
Wrenching the arm. Soaring.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it. Trying to end this match here and now.
He did not want things to end this way.
Kendo stick impact.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
Wrenching the arm. Man, what a clothesline.
He looks absolutely gassed here.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays. Oh, God.
Retaliation from Razor.
Hammering down on the knee.
Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell up.
He's covering him. He's got him.
Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
Well, there is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only one of them can be the best at it.
We can safely predict that this is going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch.
And he slides him back to the mat. Wow.
Just cranking the head. Man, Rosie and Jamal representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams. AOP and 3-minute warning both love to bring the pain to their opponents, but I'm not sure AOP's ready for the pure chaos that is 3-minute warning. That ability to be totally unpredictable could play in 3-minute warning's favor.
Interesting point, Corey. AOP likes to slowly grind their opponents into dust, but 3-minute warning are always looking for a quick, dominant win. Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and perched up top, a diving knee drop. He's heading back to the ring.
Anticipated that.
Oh. And there's the Uranagi. Landed him.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Ooh. Ooh.
Boom.
Oh. And into the corner he goes. On the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash and
from the top.
Diving
pin.
Here we go.
Pushes through after 2.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
Digging the steel steps right into them. Disgusting. Clothesline. He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
You know exactly what you're getting into when you sign up for this kind of match.
Despite his toughness, Jamal actually looked pretty bothered by that one.
Yeah, Aiken looked confident going on the attack.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight. Just caught flush.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Oh, look out.
He's looking fairly drained.
This is what we expect out of Extreme Rules. No one is safe. Wrench in the arm. Boom! Clothesline.
His body has to be racked with pain.
And this is a classic Extreme Rules game plan, trying to deal as much damage as possible.
Hey, that's my water bottle.
Don't worry about that now. Just get out of the way, Saxton.
No, you know what? Stay right there, Saxton.
Watching the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about head rocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of it. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be recovered.
Could this be it?
Ooh. Kicks out on a pinfall attempt.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Shoulder tackle. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this? And that was a successful bit of offense with that one. He has tried. Here's the cover. I think this man will
Not like this.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan. Uh-oh. Thunderous powerbomb.
He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
You know exactly what you're getting into when you sign up for this kind of match.
Forearm all across the face. Returning back to the ring. Boom impact.
Rosie out of harm's way.
Pump handle locked in.
Death Valley driver.
That's it. 3-minute warning are done.
Okay.
absolutely stunned. A display of near superhuman resilience.
After seeing that, it's hard to imagine what it's going to take to keep this competitor down.
Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left? Now attempts the cover.
Can he keep him down?
That stops the count. What a save. Samoan drop.
Beautiful transition.
And now the cover.
Big strike across the back.
Oof. Rosie now on the offensive.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Heading to the outside now.
Holy cow! That chair came in on them fast. And he now slides back into the ring.
Using that chair to play mind games with his opponent.
Oh, God, right into the ladder. He's just laying there motionless now.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow. Steel chair to the temple. This is a whole new level of chaos and brutality.
3-minute warning, and AOP just keep upping the ante on each other, dribbling the opponents.
Forearm just raking across the face.
All focus bent on putting an end to Jamal here.
Off the leg.
Going for the win. Cover. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Incredible to think, after everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
Rosie now into the cover. He breaks the pin, keeping his team in this one.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Uh-oh. He's making his way to ringside now.
Oh, just driving those steel stairs right into their opponent.
Oh, come on. Just take it back in the ring. Pretty please.
Say a little louder, Saxton. I don't think they heard you.
Oh, man. Right into the steel steps.
He'll make his way to the ring. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
He wants to end this for the win. Kicks out.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Wrenching the arm.
Shoulders down. Ray's arm might be down for the count. Forces the shoulder up after 2.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge. Look at it. AOP
Goes
just
for the
fell
pin.
to their demise.
Amazing.
I don't know how he did it, but he's hanging in there.
Just how much pain is he willing to endure in this match?
All of that work, all these big...
This could be all over.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
What? What? What do you say? This is amazing.
What a match.
What a boot.
Rosie now into the cover. Got it. No, just a 2.
How in the world did he kick out? Forearm club. Off the leg.
Choke slam.
Finish
Going for the cover.
He might have just passed their final testament.
And Rosie feeling the impact even more in the late goings.
We're getting into desperation time for Rosie.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Going up to the top now.
Perched up top. Oh, brutal miscalculation.
He wastes no time dodging the attack.
Rosie lining him up from the top turnbuckle.
Soaring.
Diving knee drop. Going for the pin for the win. Just escapes defeat. Crippling attack on the knee. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Dropped it with a big shoulder tackle.
Sliding into the ring now. Oh, mounting it down. Just hammered away with the rights.
Elbows right to the forehead.
Striking at...
Shoulders down. Ray's arm might be down for the count.
expecting that from him at this point.
Oh!
He's heading to the top throw.
Elbow drop right on point.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. And able to beat Jamal.
Pump handle locked in. Akam sees the finish line.
2. And AOP grabs the victory.
Here are your winners, Akam and Razor, the authors of pain.
Big win here for the authors of pain, putting to bed the question of who is the most brutal and devastating tag team around.
3-minute warning showed up tonight and did what they do best. But against AOP, it just wasn't enough.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
There's nothing on the lines of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only one of them can be the best at it. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Great athleticism.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over. AOP and 3-minute warning both love to bring the pain to their opponents, but I'm not sure AOP's ready for the pure chaos that is 3-minute warning. That ability to be totally unpredictable could play in 3-minute warning's favor.
Interesting point, Corey. AOP likes to slowly grind their opponents into dust, but 3-minute warning are always looking for a quick, dominant win. Clothesline! He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop! And now with the cover. And what's this?
Why'd he do that? What's going on?
Wrench in the arm. Man, what a clothesline. Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
Uh-oh. Thunderous powerbomb.
With a lariat. I don't know what they're looking for here.
And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message.
Extreme Rules takes it in, perched up top.
Oh, man!
Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about heavy.
Up they go!
Samoa driver! Forget it. AOP just fell to their demise.
And a quick kick out. Shoulders down. Razor might be down for the count.
this one.
Suspicious. You got to dodge just in time.
Gets clobbered with the axe handle.
Oh, right into a counter.
DDT.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football as a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
Heading for the top rope. We'll give her something big here.
From the top. Oh, splash. 3-minute warning might just be done messing around. We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding.
And he's into the pin. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw, and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever Women's Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland,
there's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents. Mela is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
and from Cumberland,
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
Contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Well, that is a sign that definitely gets the point across.
Could be considered an unexpectedly rookie mistake from the veteran Natalya.
She needs to protect herself so she can make it up the ladder later.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? Working on the hook here.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas.
He's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
It's going to take some time, but you got to just keep going.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years. Becky experiencing firsthand just what kind of a challenge this one's going to be.
And Carmella proving to have a pretty solid game plan here.
And now Tamina sent ringside. And outside she goes. What's her plan here? And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with your arms.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly.
Oh, man, knocked right off the top of the ladder.
And now it's a clear path to victory. Well-placed kick. Oh, my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems to be having trouble up there.
On a German suplex. She's being derailed here.
Yeah, Cole, taking this much damage now seriously impacts your speed up the ladder.
From behind, back suplex.
This stage.
If this keeps up, climbing that ladder is going to be very difficult.
Things are looking a little rocky for her.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon.
Looking for something big here.
Lift off. All the way to the outside. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
And she just avoided some serious damage.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
A narrow escape.
Oh, right to the gut. And Lynch got caught that time by some hard-hitting offense.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all